This is what I'm talking about.
So amazing. Everyone, please welcome to the show, Ty Smith.
What is really your folk ears and folklorama? I'm Ty Smith, Model Renaissance Man. Welcome to my channel, Model Renaissance Man. If you are someone that's been subscribed to my channel for a long time, double check to make sure that you are. But if you are fairly new to the channel, get an idea of what this channel is about. What do? Go to my channel, click on playlist. All these different things I do on this channel. See all these different thumbnails? Those are all different categories of things that I do on this channel, from comedy to cooking to DIY when it comes to fixing cars. There's a lot of things I do on this channel. So check the channel out in its entirety before you subscribe. I'm pretty sure you'll find something on here that you like. Ooh, I'm fixing to learn y'all something. What's going on, everybody? Appreciate y'all all being here. I know y'all like Ty, dude. You've been just woo, man. Yeah, I know I'm rocking some things out. I'm trying to get y'all some more content because, you know, when things slow down a little bit in my life, I'm able to push more things out for you guys so y'all can enjoy, so y'all can actually listen to common sense when looking at things that's going on in this world, and you guys are able to share it, which is what I would love for y'all to do. You like the content that I'm pushing out and everything like that, make sure that you share the video. And for those of you who asked about the hoodie, you can find this on Teespring, okay? The hoodie is on Teespring. It pretty much is my silhouette, side headshot, and that right there, those symbols in there, those are all the things that got something to do with why I put those in there for the different things that I feel that I'm knowledgeable in, okay? So, anyway, yeah, make sure y'all do that. Double check to make sure that you still are subscribed. Appreciate everybody that's in here thus far. Roller Skater Girl, Texas, hey, how you doing? Got Rick Preed in the house. Got my moderator, shout out to Red for being in here, being on top of it. I really appreciate your persistence, sis. I really do. Shanty is cooler than you. Men is still proving they are better than women in women's sport. How dare you say that? That is transphobic for you to say that. We got RER 1967 says, hello, Ty and Red. Got Cosmic Burger. Say, greetings and blessings from Cape Coral, Florida. You were close to my home, Panama City. All right, so with that being said, you guys all see the title right here, right? Y'all all see the title. Give me 1 second. Bailan, do the back top. You guys all see the title. I'm talking to him in another language, okay? So anyway, do the back top. All right. Anywho, so you guys all see the title right here, and I'll get a little into it right now, okay? And it's absolutely, it's great news. It's great news. I mean, you have to show your support when it comes to things like this, folks. Trans cyclist in Illinois takes first and second place in women's cycling championships. Snaps, snaps, snaps. You get them snaps? You get them snaps? Good, snaps. Okay, puppy gives the snaps. All right, so you guys see that right there? The biological men also won a female cycling competition in October. A pair of transgender women won gold and silver in female cycling race in Illinois over the weekend, and it's not the first time they have finished ahead of biological women. Tessa Johnson and Evelyn Williamson, who were both born male, beat out all opposition at the Illinois State Cyclocross Championship on Saturday, and the news sparked anger from female sport advocates. I mean, what do you mean female sports advocates? You mean, are these female sports advocates, are they supposed to be what, women? Because, duh, what is a woman? What is a woman? And from other political commentators. Johnson and Williamson stood on the podium at first and second place winners respectively in the women's single speed category, while Kristen Chalmers, a biological woman, was relegated to the third spot. Johnson also took first place in the women's category half race, earning $150 in prize money. That's some easy money right there. Both Johnson and Williamson have been racing in women's cycling for years, with Williamson collecting 18 first-place titles in races across the country since 2017, according to Redex and Women's Rights News site. Yeah, women rights, huh? Yeah. A pair also clinched gold and silver in my neck of the woods, Chicago Cyclocross Cup Series in October, again leaving a biological female in third. Cyclocross races take place in difficult terrain such as mud and sand, and riders often have to dismount and run with their bikes. News of the results and a picture of the pair atop the podium on Sunday drew sharp criticism on X, formerly known as Twitter. It's called X. And reason why it's on X, because X is a free speech platform, while places like what I'm talking on right now, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, those are not free speech platforms, because just about anything you can say will offend you and can possibly get you banned. It can possibly get you a lot of hate. It can get you flagged. It can get you labeled as a phobic, whatever like that. And that's why it's important that we support what's going on in this particular case. Y'all, listen to me. Y'all know how I am about this. And y'all, if you haven't figured out the sarcasm in here yet, then you lost it. Anyway, tennis legend Martina Navratilova, who also railed against transgenders competing against women in sports, wrote, "More mediocre male bodies taking podium places from female athletes, and it stinks. Transphobic, hello, those are women." What is she talking about? Those are women. Clearly, those are women. Journalist Piers Morgan was appalled, writing, "It's so outrageous. Why aren't more women standing up against the assault of their rights?" Riley Gaines, love her. She was on our radio station, by the way. Riley Gaines, a former 12-time American swimmer at the University of Kentucky and an advocate for keeping biological men out of women's sports, offered to compensate female cyclists who boycott USA cycling competitions. "Any woman who concedes and doesn't compete, I will personally pay them the prize money they're missing out on," Gaines wrote. "Stop participating in the farce," she wrote. What farce is she talking about? Clearly, we understand that nobody wants to define what a woman is, but for her to say that, how transphobic is that? See, ladies, honestly, if you're scared to compete against a man who is a trans, then indeed you really are transphobic. You're scared to compete against a trans, that makes you transphobic. Folks who disagree with trans doesn't make them transphobic. It just makes them disagreeable. So, in this case, honestly, y'all, like I'm saying, let me stop playing. Anybody that don't want women to compete against biological men are not transphobic at all. At all. They're not. I know what people want to say, but they're not. Anybody that disagrees with black people, don't make them racist. Anybody that disagrees with white people, don't make them racist. Anybody that disagrees with women, don't make them have toxic masculinity. Any woman or any women that disagree with men doesn't mean that you have toxic femininity or nothing like that, or you're a toxic feminist. It just simply means you disagree. Now, to those of you that don't want to agree with the biological factors that men and women are biologically completely different, you choose to be delusional. Matter of fact, you know what? You're not even really delusional. You know the truth. You just choose not to abide by the truth, which I don't know even know what that would make you. It would make you a plumb liar is what it would make you pretty much. Gaines' offers came weeks after female pool player in UK forfeited her final match because she was drawn to compete against a transgender woman, aka a man. Chicago Cross Cup, which organized Sunday's cycle race, says on its website that it allows USA cycling transgender athlete participation policies for all of its races. Discrimination or harassment of any kind on the basis of race, color, religion, age, gender, sexual orientation, gender identification, or any other stupid idea someone comes up with to belittle others will not be tolerated at the CC events and may result in disqualification and or being asked to leave. Discrimination based on race, religion, age, gender. See, they had to throw in sexual orientation and they had to throw in gender identification. See, because if they took gender identification out and sexual orientation out, those biological men wouldn't have been able to compete. In July, Union Cyclists Internationale, the world governing body for sports cycling, updated its policy, banning transgender athletes from elite competition, which they rightfully should. So when it all comes down to it, I'm saying, hey, kudos to those men winning. Let's see. We got YouTube. Well, they trying to do something with your little thing. I'm going to pin it. What are you doing, YouTube? They won't allow me to pin your comment. I'm trying to pin his comment. Okay, so YouTube is censoring, bro. You're spreading way too much on this topic. This won't fix economy. This won't create more jobs. This won't save lives. This topic is silly. YouTube is censored? How dare you? This topic is not silly. This is not silly. You want to know why? Because, let me break it down to you. Women, real women who fought so hard to make sure that they close the wage gap on how much money they make based on compared to how much a man make, if they're doing the same exact job a man is doing. They fought hard to get into those spaces. Okay? Right? Now what happened is that they allowed radical feminists to get in and encourage grown, fully adult men to get into these women's spaces, and the very thing that women of the original feminist movement fought for, it's being undone by allowing men to get in there and undo those things that y'all fought to have done as women. Now, that's why it's important to talk about something like this, because of course I don't agree with this, but this is very important. You want to know why? Because real men like myself, I like to protect women. Real men like myself, I like to push out reality and the truth. And the truth is, the very thing, like I said before, that women fought to do and to have, which is their own category of sports, their own locker rooms, their own bathrooms, blah, 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 blah. Men are being allowed to go in there, invade those spaces, and undo those very things. So this is very important. You said this won't fix the economy. This won't create more jobs. Yes, it does. It's created jobs for trans men or trans women. It created better. You said the economy, it would allow these men to get into these professional places where these women are and make money now. There goes some jobs right there. It allowed men to easily get scholarships because mediocre, average athletic men, they're able to go to college for free now because they get to compete in women's sports. Those men wouldn't have got a male scholarship had they, because they're not that great of athletes. So they're able to utilize the God-given gifts of being an average, mediocre athletic man, and they're able to get full ride scholarships to go to college, which means when they go to college and get whatever degree they plan on getting, they're able to go back and get those jobs with those degrees they have, therefore stimulating the economy. You're welcome. Anyway, folks, I just want to throw that out there because this is phenomenal news that we are showing that despite of everything that's going on, you are allowing us, based on this agenda and this rhetoric, to beat y'all at being y'all. You are allowing men to be better women than what real women are, and it's all thanks to you women. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, make sure y'all hit that like button before y'all get out of here. Make sure y'all double check to make sure you are subscribed. Make sure that bell notification is on as well. That way you should, in theory, get notified when I post a video. I hope and pray every last one of you guys have food, shelter, and clothing. Most of all, I hope and pray that every last one of you guys are in great health, mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. God bless you all through Jesus. What's going on, everybody? So, hey, check this out. I appreciate you guys watching. I appreciate you taking time out of your day to view these videos. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, give the video a thumbs up, and also, right here is where you can catch the next video.